I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. I'd like to welcome Aurea. Hi. Hey. Finally got Aurea on. I've been messing up over and over again trying to get an interview scheduled and then showing up, and Aurea has been very...
Yeah, that was... yeah, all the way back in March 9th.
March. I'm sorry.
March 9th.
Yeah,
we still haven't done it, and I tried not to bother you as much as possible. I'm like...
And no.
Like, hey, can we do the interview now?
No.
Hey.
No, I apologize for that. I'm just all over the place. But
what matters, it's happening now. So.
Yeah, and I do appreciate just you being a lot more considerate of the old man than my wife is. Oh, sorry. She's not listening. She had stuff fun today. If she was, then I'd hear about it immediately. So please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, my name is Aurea. What else should I say? I've never done this sort of thing before, so it's my first time.
Introduce Aurea to everybody as if you were opening a broadcast.
Okay, hi guys. Oh shoot. I'm Aurea. That's all I really do.
Well, that's perfectly fine. How long have you been doing the content creation thing?
Content creation? I think like 4 years now, 4.5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what got you started?
Okay, I've been seeing a lot of things online ever since I was really young. I still even remember the first thing that I've ever watched.
Yeah?
And I sort of fell in love with the topic of content creation. That's always been a thing that stuck with me. And it's really nice to finally do it. And the first time I pressed go live, it was definitely something new compared to the pre-recorded content that I made beforehand.
It is different, isn't it? I mean, you have
it is.
There's no safety net now.
There's no
whatever you say.
Nope.
Someone is going to remember something that you said during that time. But the great thing about
the internet doesn't forget.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The internet does not forget. And it's always to have that safety net. It gives you a little more confidence for sure. But when you did make that switch over to live, was it easy for you to adjust to having a live audience with you?
It was sort of different because there's no sort of you could say, hey, how you doing? And then you get that same message back, I'm good, how are you? You'd usually wait in the comments for that, and you probably won't get that message in the comments, let's be honest. But you will get that on Twitch. So real-time conversation is something that I sort of like.
Yeah. It's having that kind of feedback right away is certainly a little different than waiting and looking and see who's commenting in the comments. You get almost immediate feedback sometimes, and
yeah,
sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. But
yeah, somebody called me. Somebody commented and they said, "I can tell you're gay."
Well, geez.
And I'm like, how does that have anything to do with Minecraft story mode?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and that wasn't a expansion on Minecraft at all. I don't think it was. I
don't know. I haven't checked the updates recently.
Yeah, I mean, they tie into everything else. Hey, why not? I mean, when you get that sort of stuff, you're always going to have some trolls out there who are just looking for a way to pick on you a little bit or a lot. Have you had much of that yet? Have you had too much of that yet?
What'd you say again?
Have you had too much of that, trolling type stuff yet?
Not too much, no.
No, that's good. Yeah, you have to develop kind of a thick skin Um, I found that out doing a sports radio broadcasts, and especially in the year my college football team that I did the games for went 0-11, and I did the post game show. Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
they since they can't yell at the coaches or players, the broadcaster gets the brunt of it. I did not allow a school record number of yards to that guy. Okay, I was in the booth. I had nothing
Hmm.
to do with it. But you do have to build up a little bit going in.
Yeah.
Did you watch a lot of VTubers before you gave it a shot?
It was during the lockdown that I saw VTubers. The first VTuber I ever watched was Buff Pub.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's what like got me interested. I was like, oh, that's cool. Not like to the point where like I want to be that, but then on my birthday during March 11th, 2024, I believe,
Mhm.
I made a VTuber, and that will never be seen again. I got rid of it. I hated it. That no content of that VTuber is ever going to reach the light of day again.
We need to find that sound effect of the dread piano note of bong to show a
Yeah.
kind of a rest in peace for that bong.
Yeah. Rest in peace, shitty model from 2024. You won't be missed.
So was it start again right away, or did that put you off for a little while?
Like getting rid of it?
No, starting back again with another setup.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got another thing pretty quickly.
Mhm.
It was pretty easy when you're using a software like VRoid.
Yeah, and for folks who, I mean, there are some folks who go in and get a super expensive mortgage the house model to start with, and then they find out that either the model doesn't fit them or they don't want to do it at all, and now they've sunk several car payments into something they're not going to use. But at least it didn't cost you uh, everybody else's life savings to get it right off the bat. But when you
Yeah.
what makes this model more your type?
The 3D model I was currently using, because I recently started using a different model.
Mhm.
It's not my favorite. It's more so of a placeholder,
Mm-hmm.
but it's better than nothing.
That's some great advertising you got there. Better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
Well, it's getting you out there, isn't it? And you still get to have that interaction and entertain folks out there.
Yeah.
And was that what brought you into deciding to try VTubing after the other types of creation?
Okay, so around that time I had a few friends that were actually VTubers. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, so I wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've liked VTubers before that, but like not to the point where like I want to be that. But like then I'm like, how do I like show my face on camera without showing my ugly face in real life on a camera?
Yeah. It's the old face for radio thing, which is why I was in there for many years.
Yeah.
That's and people just don't like to show people say that it gives them a chance to be more themselves than they would be in real life to people they don't know.
Yeah, like attractive.
I don't know about that. But did it make you just more comfortable? Not seeing
way more comfortable.
Yeah. That's such a big thing, because when you're comfortable, then the audience is comfortable, and and that puts that extra level of them wanting to come back on what you're doing.
Yeah.
When you started getting people coming back, how did that hit you?
It was definitely a nice feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much like, you know how you'd like have a friend where, like, I don't know, for example, I'd go to school with them, I'd see them every day, we'd talk every now and then. It's similar to sort of that feeling.
Yeah. They're coming back for you now.
Oh God,
yeah,
they're coming for me.
They're coming for
they
you.
Found me.
They
found me.
Yes.
They found me.
They're coming from the other side of the planet sometimes for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty nuts. I mean, for a kid like me who grew up in the 70s and 80s, the idea of this is just beyond belief. Did you have that idea once you started, having people coming in from other countries and other time zones?
Yeah, it was a pretty nice feeling to see so many people from so many different backgrounds and so many different places all in one place.
Yeah,
and like without like so much conflict that you would see in real world situations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it costs less than a stamp.
Yeah.
It takes less time too. I see when I first got in radio in '83, way back when, it would have cost. Let's say I do an interview with someone in the Philippines. It would cost so much money to do that back then, and it would have sounded terrible because it was on a landline phone, which it would have sounded like I was yelling into a full can of beans when I was doing the interview. That's and then I would have been fired for spending that much money to do an interview. It just wouldn't have happened. Now it's like everybody has their own satellite set up to talk to people.
They pretty much do.
Yeah. And
it takes one button and then you can talk to anyone in the world, and that's a pretty crazy thing. Obviously it's a double-edged sword, but it's still pretty crazy.
It is, and the anonymity of it is kind of double-edged, in that people kind of get free reign to take a pot shot at you now and again. But if you, I tell folks all the time, it's that usually that's because they can't do what you're doing. They would like to entertain people the way you do it, and they can't, so they're going to try to bring you down with them. And some people get popular that way, and that's I would rather be a good guy than a bad guy and have people know my name.
Yeah,
that's the way that goes. So when you're on streaming, what types of games are you streaming?
Types of games am I streaming? There's no really like specifically set game. A few minutes ago, I was playing Power World, and it was probably very, very laggy, but I haven't looked at the content yet.
Power World.
A few days. Yeah, they just released the official release.
Yes, as in laggy, yeah. It was like Power World. It was much slower on the uptake, but
it's probably like World.
Yes. Those of us who had to continually update computers from the 80s to now know that feeling.
Yeah. I played Cuphead. That ran significantly better. So
that's good.
It's pretty much whatever I feel like playing or whatever I have time to play.
Cuphead now.
And whatever won't explode my PC.
Yeah. Now, playing Cuphead and doing it online, did you emulate a golfer and use 4-letter words in phrases you've never heard before?
No, but I smashed my setup several times because I kept dying.
That's half a golfer there. That looks so much fun and frustrating. The entire setup is so cool. The animation, how they did it. And then I I see so many people get so close. And,
yeah, like
and just,
if I had a penny for every time that has happened, I would be a multi-billionaire.
yeah, I can imagine that. I think they put that in that little progress bar just to troll
Yeah,
you.
they do.
Yeah.
And then they have like the option to shut down the entire game so that you don't get pissed off again.
Yes. In the meantime, they're like, "Oh, you're so close."
And then they have the little text below the character just saying that you like never stood a chance or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Just so annoying.
Yep. That's pretty brilliant on their part to keep the game on the machine, even if it doesn't keep the machine from getting broken when you throw the controllers at it. There's a few games like that where I see them and they look like they would be a lot of fun to play, but my gosh, I mean, after the 15th, 16th time you try something, I mean, I'm like 100 years old by the time I'm finished with that. I don't have
probably.
I don't have the endurance like that anymore. Do you end up on a stream doing that, and you just how do you handle it? You just plug on and hit go again, or what?
I scream and then I press retry.
You scream, look, turn your head in a certain direction and yell, and then start again.
Oh no, right into the microphone.
and of course, by then the chat is still supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You should try this. Shut up, chat.
One message actually told me to stop actively reading chat while trying to fight the final boss, and I read that message and I'm like, oh, well, that's a point where I should have read chat.
Did you finally get through Cuphead?
Not yet. I'm still going after the final boss. I'm sure I probably will, hopefully.
Yeah.
Best of luck with that. That's all I can really say for myself.
Yeah, it's a lot like the old arcade games. I mean, it takes a lot longer than the old arcade games, but and there was a lot of those where we would get to the point where you get to the last couple of battles, and you just kept pouring quarters in there. Like, okay, we'll try it again, and then $10 a quarters later, you're still in the same spot. That frustration. But what other games have you played on there recently?
What other games have I played recently? I have played Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'm on chapter 4 currently.
Yeah.
There are a few other things that I do hope to play in the future, but that's what I can remember so far.
Have you got some on the list to go by or to go
down? Yeah. I got quite a few.
Yeah. What's the one you're looking forward to the most, or can you remember it?
I'm probably gonna have to say the sister location series of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ah, okay. You're gonna terrify yourself all the way around the map.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why do you do this?
Because I don't have a life. It's that simple. If you do all this and you still do it again, you have no life, and that's okay.
Wait, I mean, are you big on the horror games?
I do like horror, yes.
So what would you rather have, the Five Nights at Freddy's types of jump scare, or the long-term horror games, the long cons?
Not really used to those types of things, so I'll have to stick with the jump scare sort of thing. It's just really, it's like a really thrilling, startling sort of scare.
Yeah. So you go with the slashers.
Yeah,
and keep keep the Stephen King novels at a distance. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, a game like Dead by Daylight, I guess it's kind of a little bit of both. But I would just be hanging on a hook through all that game anyway. If
Ugh.
if I would play it,
Yeah,
it would be.
that shit is gnarly.
And I can't imagine doing something like that with a chat, paying attention at the same time. Have you had that problem where chat affects how you're playing the game, or the other way around? How you're playing the game affects how you interact with chat.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Remember when I mentioned that somebody chatted, maybe you shouldn't actively read chat while trying to fight the boss?
Yeah.
And then I read that message while actively fighting the boss. And I'm like, I should have read that earlier. While I was still in the "you died" screen, I should have read that before going right back in.
And then you died.
And then I did end up dying in that round, yes.
Oh my gosh. I mean, are these games that you would play offline, or are these games that you've chosen specifically to put on your channel?
Yeah, sometimes certain games I'll play on and off camera. Sometimes I'll play them only on camera. And yeah, sometimes I don't play them on camera at all because I'm like, what's the fun in looking at Plastic Duck Simulator or something like that?
Yeah.
Or like Grass Simulator or that stuff. I mean, I need to touch grass actually, so like that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing right after I get off of this.
Hey, I pay someone $20 every once in a while so I don't have to touch grass. Okay, they come in and mow the lawn, and I'm fine with that. Just you take care of that. I'm good. And actually, I need to get somebody out there as soon as possible. With the weather we've been having lately, the system that you have right now, when you jumped into the current model and in the current setup, did you have all of the necessary equipment to do it, or did you find out that you still needed a few things?
It has a lot. It's really just a black ball with a smiley face. But it was all I was able to rig. I haven't really had much art experience nor rigging experience, but it still works.
What? Yeah.
It's functional.
I meant the whole your whole setup. I mean, with the computer and the microphone and everything. Did you find out? Did you had to upgrade a microphone or something to get what you wanted?
Oh, my microphone actually stopped recently, and my mom got me a new one. So if you're watching this, Mom, shout out to you.
Way to go, Ma. Yeah, the microphones can be quite a quandary because you really don't need the super microphones if you're going to be a talker, and you don't have one of those really deep voices or anything like that.
I started off with a headphone mic.
Yeah. Those can be okay if you get a good one. I mean, I did lots of basketball games with one of those. Other than the fact it was me doing them, they still sound okay.
I like this microphone because you can actually mute and unmute it.
Yes, you can, back and forth. I end up holding mine because I just, after all those years of having in the studio and arms coming over and having it break on me when I was trying to talk and hit and make a loud sound, I'm like, I'm just going to do it myself. If I'm dropping the microphone, I'm dropping it myself. I've earned it over this time. You're gonna hear, it's gonna be my fault, by golly, by the time it's done. Have you done any voice training before doing this?
I haven't actually.
Well, it sounds like you have.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it really is. It's a very good voice, very clear, and it sounds like somebody
very dehydrated.
You ought to hear it when there's actually water in there.
Yeah, I actually should get some water. Hold on.
Yep. You're listening to Loy Interviews.
I'm back. No, I'm messing with you.
That's great.
Thank you.
I mean, you have a really a good sounding voice, and I'm kind of surprised that no one hasn't wrangled it up to try to do some voice work stuff.
Yeah,
is that something you ever wanted to do?
yeah. I like voice acting. Yeah, I would find that pretty interesting. I kind of want to try that sometime.
Yeah. Well, I think obviously the voice will work for it. It's very clear but not forced type of thing, and that makes a big difference. Um, and people will understand what you say other than me going all over the microphone. It sounds so much better when people actually form complete words. The um, so were you ever up on stage as a young person, or was this something the entertaining part that you wanted to do? Did that come up later?
It came up quite early, but like very very young early.
Mm.
Like not like teenage things. Like it wasn't like a recent sort of thing. It was like very 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 far back into my life.
Mm. So you when you were in the maternity ward, they gave you a pair of cymbals and said, "Go."
Oh, they gave me headphones. They gave me an iPad, obviously, and I'm like, oh, oh,
Yeah, and it took you
oh.
took you 10 minutes to get banned from Twitch. And it ain't
Probably from a lot of different social medias, not just Twitch.
well, at least not old enough to be MySpace anyway.
Ooh.
They're talking about some ancient history now. The so you did get up there a little bit, but it kind of left your field of vision for a while, huh?
Yeah, I kind of did
Yeah.
for some time. Then during the lockdown, school was closed. I had a lot of free time.
Mm-hmm.
I even tried doing beekeeping, but no bees ended up going to the hive, so that was
That's bee chasing.
bee napping.
Yes. Steal somebody else's bees and bring them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that's one thing I've never wanted to do is beekeep. I understand, I watch people do it. I understand why people do it, but I also watch people do cliff diving, and I'm not going to do any of that either.
You've seen those guys that would like do it barehanded?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys they're around the bend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see people do that. They used to have the bee beards they would show on television.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nightmare fuel. That really is. Um, I mean,
Nightmare fuel is generous.
yes, yeah. It's like, why are you trying to shape beehives on purpose like that? Leave them be, literally bees. So yeah, you tried the beehive thing, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it flopped.
Yeah, it didn't really go. Nice digs, no honey. Um,
Yeah.
and then you turned your ideas toward creativity online. So you went with recorded material first. What type of stuff?
So when I was 13, so quite a few years back, but not too many years back, it was Minecraft content with a friend. First video I ever like made on Minecraft was showcasing a data pack him and I made, which ended up being a gun that would kill certain mobs. And I don't know where that video is, but I might have accidentally deleted it.
Oh no!
But it was still pretty nice to start that, and then a few more videos came out, and then I started streaming when my friend opened a server, and we were all just playing on that. for the first day of the server. I started streaming. It was nice.
Yeah.
A few months later, I accidentally got rid of my account. And then I made another one, and I still have that one to this day.
You're kind of flying by the skin of your teeth here, aren't you?
Pretty much.
and then I lost it and started again. At least you got that backbone, do you? Don't give up.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Losing an account is just a ridiculous reason to just be like, oh man, because like it's a Twitch account. You can make another one. You can start over.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah. It's not like losing like if you're still on Facebook or anything like that, and all your pictures are on there, and suddenly you can't get to it anymore, or having everything on your MySpace account when you were younger, and then now don't even know how to spell MySpace to get it back. I'm sure it's still out there somewhere. So are you still able to do content with other VTubers?
I don't have too many people available, and I haven't asked for a while, so I might consider it now that thought is now fresh in my mind. So I guess thank you for reminding me of something that was painfully obvious, I guess.
I'm a
that
master,
I forgot.
I'm a master of the painfully obvious.
Teach me your ways, master.
Well, as long as you don't ask me to do anything too deep. I'm not going anywhere too deep. Like, hey, that color isn't green. Thank you. $15, please. As we did in radio, man. You hand us a commercial for anything, and you give us $5, and we will do it, and it doesn't matter what the commercial was. I went round and round on a commercial for a hypnotist, weight loss and smoking cessation hypnotist, and I was like, "Do I really have to do this? It's 60 seconds, which is an eternity for a radio commercial, especially for something like this." He said, "Yes, because we pay you." Okay, well that's a deal. And then he ran away before the first show. He didn't even show up for his own thing. At least the check cashed. I guess that's the big part about it. Are there games that you'll stay away from that just are not in your ballpark whatsoever?
I don't know. There's a lot of games out there that I would probably avoid. So probably many unmodded games that I've like played fully before. Any games that would like the ending is like very well known and everyone would know how the game ends, because then there's little suspense for that.
Right. I mean, games that you've already played, you wouldn't want to do again. You're not somebody who goes back and revisits these games.
Well, I mean, I'll do it off camera.
Yeah. Well, now we're at the halfway point of this year. Did you have any big goals for the channel coming into the year?
I haven't actually thought of channel goals. I mean, there is goals actively on the Twitch, and like recent one is get to 100 followers. And I'm really close, actually. I'm at 81 followers.
Oh, you get up there, and time moves much slowly, more slowly once you get up to that point.
Yeah.
But hopefully it gets in real fast. Have you been rated before with?
I have been rated by a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, and how did that go for you?
It went well.
Yeah.
I probably scared all 4 of them away, but at least I got rated at all, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of. I watch people get rated, and it's kind of a double-edged sword with that too, because it's good you get some more people in that come to your product, but if you start off with 10 people, 100 people raid you, and then in 5 minutes you're down to 7 people, that probably wasn't a very good rate.
Yeah.
You have to kind of balance everything that's going on at the same time. If you got a big rig like that, would it throw you off any?
Like
As
rate of 100 people, that would be quite a shock, but
yeah,
obviously I'm not going to just be like, this is too much, I need to quit. No, I'd probably just stay calm, welcome them in, and continue streaming as usual.
yeah. That's the only way you can do it, because you don't want to alienate the folks that have been there the whole time by playing up to the folks who come in, and it's not a authentic showcase of what you're doing anyway. When you do something like that.
Yeah.
You just keep it and go from there. Have you got any big events coming up for the channel?
Do I have any big events? Oh, I don't think I do. I never really set those types of things up. I just stream and stream again every few times that I get available.
Have you been able to keep up any consistent schedule at all, or is it just whenever you can?
It's whenever I can, which is most likely weekends.
Yeah. It's. I mean, at least you get some sort of week-to-week thing that you can build an audience from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's when life gets in the way of so many things. Heck, we've had interviews scheduled for several months, and life one way or another has messed things up on my end for you. But it you really
my
can't.
Internet cut you out. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry to interrupt as well.
No worries. I'd say that
Okay.
Life gets in the way of a lot of things, like even stuff that you have scheduled, like back in March, and then the host is an idiot and keeps messing things up until.
Oh, come on, dude! Don't say that.
Well, but it's true. But things get in the way, and there's not a lot of things you can do about it. You have to be agile enough to go with the flow on occasion. Would you be looking forward to trying a few more collaborations? And how comfortable would you have to be with a person to initiate one?
Quite comfortable. Quite comfortable. Like, usually the collaborations happen from followers that are also content creators, and then it's like a friend of a friend sort of collaboration.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like that, pretty much. The first collaboration I ever had was from another follower.
Ah. Well, at least they knew what you did. You scout them out a little bit before you did it?
No.
It's okay. Would you be a little more careful now of that sort of thing, or would you still just go right into it?
I would be pretty careful with who I make content with or who I associate with online. Obviously, that should be rule of thumb for everyone.
Yeah.
Obviously, be careful of who you associate with online.
Yeah. And it could work, it could not work, and could be nobody's fault. It just doesn't mesh sometimes. Like song duets. Sometimes you get two people who just don't sound right on a like that Bing Crosby and David Bowie thing we always see on Christmas. Like, no, sorry, that's never sounded good. But we keep hearing it every year anyway. And you just have to take it and run with it. Is there anything you kind of learned about yourself since you started content creating? Have you been surprised with what you've been able to do?
I was quite surprised at that was a lie. I'm not surprised. I'm not that surprising. I lost it already. Whoops.
And that was surprising to me.
I guess somewhat surprised.
Yeah. I was like,
There we go. There's something. There's something I'm surprised about. I'm surprisingly surprising.
so, I was like, I was ready for a big story here. I was like, I'm surprised that I forgot. I say that'll wait till you're 60 and then see how that goes then.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah, that'll you start forgetting about a lot of things about that time, like scheduling interviews. I'm not getting over that by any time soon. Uh, with what you've been able to do and the reach you've been able to get, did you even think about having a reach like you've been able to do when you got started with streaming?
Like a reach to what?
A reach
I have
to
trouble listening.
other creators and other and in your chat?
I mean, I've started a collaboration with a few friends way before like other VTubers. So it's sort of like it's never usually like super large creators. It's more like people I know that are also content creators.
Yeah. Yeah. And was that something you expected to do when you got started, or did you really have any expectations when you turned the microphone on at all?
I didn't actually. A lot of the time I don't have any expectations. I'm just like, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
Let's we ball. turn that microphone on and go. Sometimes it works out when it happens, and you get some of the better creativity that way. Would you rather have at this point an event coming up or some sort of project where it would be a live stream, or would it be something that had a lot of pre-taped type things?
It probably really depends on what exactly it would be, but if it's like, for example, a new game is coming out, then it's probably going to be live and probably going to live stream it once it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like, all right, something new is happening with the channel, it's probably going to happen on YouTube.
Yeah. Would you rather have you tried streaming on YouTube before? Would you rather?
I have. Yeah. I actually have. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the difference between that and Twitch for you?
Way less visibility on Twitch. Most of the people that are there are like people that have come like before.
Yeah.
Usually. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You'll find like on streaming on YouTube, you'll see like some people like, I don't think I know this guy. So like both have their perks. Like one of them, it's like more familiar, less visibility, and then the other one is less familiar, more visible.
I can see that. Yeah. And the expansion of your channels on either side is different too, I would imagine. You can get someone, I would think, and I don't have a Twitch, so I wouldn't know for a fact, but I would think it'd be easier to get somebody to click a button on Twitch than it would be remotely kind of getting them to try to do it on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because like you'd look and like there's significantly less live things on YouTube. Obviously, YouTube was more for pre-recorded content and pretty much still is.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like everywhere you go, it's a live stream, and that could be you. Every single person that is like on Twitch, it's live in that moment.
Yeah. And is there a type of different stream, whether it's a live cam or a hand cam type of thing that you would like to try but haven't done yet?
Well, I've already done a hand cam when I was making a gingerbread house at my desk.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went well.
Did you have any of the gingerbread left, or did you eat it all while we were doing it?
Oh, I smashed it.
Yeah, I would. If I tried something, first of all, it wouldn't turn out looking very good, even if I didn't eat all the pieces. Secondly,
Yeah.
I would eat all the pieces, so it wouldn't. It would just there's just no way. They'd have to keep handing me more pieces for the house, and it'd still be like a tiny house by the time it was done.
Yeah.
Um, so was the setup tough for you to do that, or was it fairly easy to put together?
It was fairly easy to put together.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you try something in the future, like a model build or something like that?
A model built, maybe.
Yeah. Um, folks folks go in there and do the Gundam things
Yeah.
or even Legos, that type of stuff. But I wouldn't want to spend you know a car payment on getting Legos these days.
Yeah, they sell certain sets for like lots.
Yeah, yeah, that's and when I was a kid, we just tried to get enough wheels to make a go kart. uh, we didn't worry about making the entire Death Star um, out of Legos, for crying out loud. Do you see any trends in um, modern video games that you are looking forward to or not looking forward to?
Um, I've seen I've seen some trends, but not too many to like notice. Like I think they might be a trend, but I don't really know.
Mm.
And I I don't do trends too much.
Mm. Would you rather have a horror game that was independent or corporate?
Both are fine.
Mm. I'm the ones I see with the independent seem to have a little more heart in them and might take a little more risks, um, good or bad, because they're not reporting to the man every day, and having the hat change from pink to blue because they like blue that day or something along those lines. Um, and what about the art style? Is there an art style that will keep you from playing a game?
Um, I don't know. I mean, usually I try to focus less on art style
Mhm.
and more on things like actual content.
Yeah. Will you go on your own to get a game, or would you look at somebody else playing it first?
I would look at other people playing it first because that's how I find out about majority of games.
Yeah, yeah. I think that I'm glad that some of especially the smaller and independent game producers are realizing what VTubers and YouTubers are giving them, which is the free advertisement.
Yeah, like Minecraft didn't have any original advertising. It's just that several content creators were playing the game and then that brought more attention to it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you look at a Stardew Valley, which was independent, or certainly Undertale. I mean that these are games that got by on. Hey, they're playing it. I'm going to give it a shot myself, and they're still going on pretty strong today. Um, Now, if somebody like Nintendo would figure that out, um, I don't know who's running the ad programs on in their markets, but they're not very good. Free advertisement is good advertisement when it comes down to this. Now, would you consider if somebody gave you a chance if somebody gave you a copy of a game and says we'll give you X amount of money to play this game, and the game is not exactly your style, but you'll try it anyway. Would you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a radio spirit. Hey, get that money.
Any money is good money, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, except money from illicit substances, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, and money that has illicit substance on it is not good either.
Ugh. Oh God.
Yeah, yeah. You don't look at those videos of where people test the dollar bills to see what's on them. Ugh, no, just keep a lot of hand sanitizer around when you're doing that sort of thing. Would you say that you were an introvert or extrovert at this point?
Introvert.
Has being online helped you with that, or has it affected anything for you in real life?
I mean, it made me significantly more comfortable, like talking to people that doesn't involve like actively like looking for people to socialize with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so you can you're not so to the point where you'll run away from a conversation or anything like that.
Oh, not like run away, but like I'd be like, here we go again.
Yeah. That happens even when you're not an introvert.
Oh yeah, that depending on who you're talking to.
Absolutely. Well, I don't think that's going to be happening against you anytime soon. They're very easy to talk with, and you obviously have the personality to go for something like this. I hope that you're able to find the goals and hit them. And I really would like to hear you getting a chance to do some of that voice work stuff. That's a good instrument you got there. I hope you get a chance to use it.
Thank you.
I get a chance to use it. And again, many thanks for being patient with me on getting this together. I'm glad you hung on.
Several months later. Again, anyone listening, March 9th, 2026, he reached out.
Yes, I own up to it. Good. I own up to it. The texts are there. But what are you going to do at this point? I'm too old to back up too much.
One second. April 8th. The break is next week. April 13th. I'm available the whole week. April 16th. Would you still be available for Saturday the 25th? April 20th. You invited me.
Yes.
April 25th. Nope. Still all the way through June, and now we're finally doing it in July.
Yes. And it was just like, are you ready to go now? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Yeah, I'm thoroughly roasted now.
Yep.
Well, what are you gonna do? I just appreciate you coming on, and again, a lot of fun to talk with, and I'm sure that you're gonna be able to keep going and do whatever you want to do with this. Just you keep flying the way you're flying, and things are gonna do well for you. Okay.
All right.
Thanks so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me on.
Finally.
Yeah. Anyone watching, subscribe to this guy, bro.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.